There are many emotions that come up when doing the work of inclusion. What is inclusion? It's this idea of creating environments where everybody is a somebody, where we all have dignity, where we all have an opportunity to flourish, and where well-being, being a whole human being, is something that's not only honored by the organization, but our policies and procedures and our learning and our leadership are all aligned with that one powerful idea that everybody is somebody, and because they are, we want them here and engaged and bringing that unique gift to our organization. But we have to admit that that's getting harder and harder to do in the environment we're in today. And there are real feelings, real emotions that come while trying to deal with our differences and create environments of inclusion. And one of the main emotions we feel is anxiety. It's a real feeling, and it's not just a feeling, it's actually diagnosed for some people that anxiety can, in fact, inhibit our ability to do our work. And so there are great psychologists and therapists and doctors and people who have been trained to walk the journey with people through different types of anxiety disorders. And I am not one of those professionals. I'm talking about that general feeling of anxiety that we feel in the workplace, that we feel when we have to make a decision, that we feel when we have to partner or engage with people who have different backgrounds than us. And even when we think about the future, it's a feeling where we become afraid and anxious. And so I've learned that there's an equation for anxiety, and it's quite simple. It's a great book about emotional equations by Chip Connolly, and he talks about anxiety being a mathematical equation, that anxiety is uncertainty multiplied by powerlessness. It's when I don't know and I feel like I can't do anything about it. And if you feel that way at work today, or maybe at home or in school, as you go throughout your life and you're feeling that feeling where there's just so much going on that you just don't know, and you feel like there's nothing you can do about it, I want you to know, firstly, that makes you human. Feeling that feeling makes you a human being. And secondly, we simply reverse engineer the equation, that if it's about uncertainty, then you gotta, and I have to, in those moments of anxiety, think about what we do know, what we know for sure, what we've actually experienced, and what is true. But we can take uncertainty and think about what is certain. And then when we think about power and powerlessness, sometimes small is all. What do I have control over? What's in my hand? What's in my circle of influence? And I can start to rehearse those things in my mind as I wrestle with anxiety. So even though anxiety is real, and it's a scary thing to work on cultures of inclusion today, but we can navigate it, we can manage it, and we can move forward with somebodiness. Translators, mount up.